Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lisa Carpenter. I'm a transformational life and nutrition coach, and you are looking at a post to a clip of an interview that I put up this morning that I did with the amazing Sarah Paige Lewis. So I'm going to turn my camera around. Guys, if you're new to my scope, welcome. Introduce yourself. I'm going to pop this in my little tripod here. I finally got my tripod back. They say there's never a bad time to scope. Hey, Tony. Whoops. There's my pillows. They say there's never a bad time to scope, and thank God for that, because I don't have a sitter for my little guy today, so I don't typically work on Fridays, but I promised that I would get on and scope every day. So here I am. And today I want to talk about, hey, Mary, nice to see you. I want to talk about how to break up healthy eating from exercise. So yesterday, hello. Yes, can you guys hear me okay? Look, I got like a fancy real mic on today because I got a tripod and I even washed my hair for you. It's a big day, Fridays. Hey, Chris. So yesterday I recorded a full-length interview. It's about 40 minutes. You can find the clip on my business page at Lisa Carpenter Inc., so INC, on Facebook, and you can follow along there, and you'll be able to find the highlight reel and the link to watch the full video. If you're on my list, I'm going to send it out on Monday so everybody can take a listen, because we really talk a lot about food in this interview. So sometimes in interviews, I will talk about mindset work or the emotional piece, and other times I actually get nitty-gritty about food and how we actually have to change our relationship with food and how we think and feel about it. So there's many layers to the work I do, which you guys know if you've been following along for a while. So typically I'm working with women who've really wrestled with their weight their entire life. They've been on and off every diet going, and they're really looking to find a new way. They're kind of done with the whole dieting, but they still want to lose weight. And I want you to know it's okay to want to lose weight. I'm really about helping the women I work with create a new way to sustain weight, a new way of thinking and feeling about food, so you really put yourself back in the driver's seat. You're never at the mercy of another diet, because you're really learning how to build out your own blueprint. So I'm going to be opening registration to my signature program Eat Shortly. But what I wanted to talk about today was how we kind of screw ourselves when we marry eating healthy and exercise. And I know Christina's like raising her hand at this. Hey, Zach. It's not that it's not that I don't want you to exercise. I do want you to move. But you have to eat until you die, and exercise, although it is mandatory, it's optional, if that makes sense. So what I see happen time and time again, and some of the cycles that I'm trying to help people break, is that what you put into your body has nothing to do with whether or not you're moving in the gym. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're physically active. You have to feed your body because you're alive on this planet, and your body is the container for your spirit. Your body is what allows you to put your feet on the ground in the morning, hug your kids, go outside, play, do whatever it is you do. You take care of your body first and foremost by paying attention to what you put into it. Now, when we marry eating healthy and exercise, what happens? You injure yourself, or you're on hiatus from the gym, because we all go through that, including me, and all of a sudden your healthy habits are out the window. So when you're exercising, you're on point, you're all in. But when you're not exercising, you completely let go of your food. And the other thing that happens with this marriage of healthy eating and exercise is both become a form of punishment. Well, I have to exercise, I have to eat healthy. Like one helps the other. And there, you've usually attached an outcome to it or a purpose. I'm doing this, I'm eating healthy, and I'm exercising because I want to lose weight. Well, what if eating healthy and exercising had nothing to do? Like the focus wasn't on losing weight. That is going to be a byproduct of taking better care of yourself. But how would you take care of your nutrition differently and your exercise differently if you weren't attached to that outcome of losing weight and you just actually let it happen? Because here's a secret. It's not that hard. Once you actually make a commitment to yourself to pay attention and make what you're putting into your body important, things start to shift. But as long as you're in this cycle of, well, if I'm not exercising, then I'm not eating healthy, you're going to be in this constant cycle of one needs the other and one doesn't. There have been many, many times in my life where I haven't been able to exercise for a variety of reasons, but I've always been able to maintain my figure because of how I feed myself. I always have good quality nutrition, and it doesn't mean that I don't get into the other stuff because I like food. But it means overall, I know how to manage my nutrition regardless of if I'm active or not. So exercise for me is never, oh, I ate this, now I need to go to the gym and burn it off. That's not why I exercise. I love that I get a caloric burn from it, but that's not why I do it. I go because I really love it. I love how it makes me feel. I eat healthy foods all the time because I love how it makes me feel. It's not even about how it's going to make me look. That's a beautiful byproduct of it. I love my physique. I've worked on my body, and I say that loosely, for years because it's part of what I do for a living. I've helped transform other people's bodies, and I've also transformed my own. But it really does come down to, this stuff makes me feel good. I feel better when I'm eating really well. I feel better when I'm sleeping. I feel better when I'm going to the gym and exercising, and I can give myself permission for all the other stuff. It's a good thing I got everything out, because look who showed up. You want to say hi to people? Stop hopping and just come say hi. They're right here. Lean in. Hi. There's Jake. This is my little one. Look, we match. Our blondes match. Of course, I had to buy mine, but whatever. Details. Once upon a time, it was like that. So this interview that I did with Sarah yesterday, which you can find on my Facebook page, so Lisa Carpenter Inc., that's my business page. You'll find the link to the full interview. Tons of nuggets like that I really want you to sink into, because what I'm trying to do is really shift women's perspectives on food, exercise, and how they're thinking and feeling about themselves. Because when you flick the switch on some of that stuff, things change, and it doesn't have to be hard. Weight loss doesn't have to be hard. Taking care of yourself doesn't have to be hard. Exercise doesn't have to be hard. And it's certainly not punishment. So quick and dirty today, which is how, hi Jazz, which is how I'm trying to keep my periscopes. I would love for you guys to share this. If you loved it, then swipe and share it with your people, or real life business mama here. I'd love it if you shared it with your people, because that's how my community grows. And yeah, you can find me all over the net, or you can even join my free Facebook community. That one's at Lisa Carpenter Coaching. Don't you just love real life? Like, this is what makes Periscope fun. I'd forgotten how much I love Periscope just for the realness of it. I get to come on and deliver really great content, and this stuff happens. It's like the blooper reel live. It's pretty awesome. There's this plane dropping. So I'm going to say adieu until I'll try and so on the weekends, I'm not guaranteeing a scope. I will do my best, but Monday to Friday, unless something crazy happens, because I have to give myself permission to switch directions. It's part of what I teach my clients as well. Self-care. We can't stress ourselves out with all these things we should do. But I will be here Monday through Friday for the most part. So have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, you can hit me up before I jump off here. You can message me on Facebook. You can send out the bat signal. And yeah, thanks for following along. You want to say bye, Jake?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Have a great day, everybody.